I have been playing Minecraft since 2010, so it goes without saying that I have been a part of the long journey of watching this game grow and develop into something huge over time. I remember when I first started playing Minecraft back in alpha in 2010, there wasn't a lot going for the game at the time. Things like NPC villages, strongholds, and all of the variety of biomes such as Mesa and Savannah didn't exist at all, making the exploration part of the game feel very different. Now, I don't know if I'm being blinded by nostalgia in this video, but man, creating a new world to explore in the alpha and beta versions of Minecraft just felt, well, dare I say, more exciting. I remember creating my first world. There were extremely tall mountains, beautiful overhangs, weird random floating blocks, and of course, trees, animals, ores, and cave systems scattered all over the world. There were also flat areas of the world that allowed me to build my first terrible wooden house to survive the first night. Watching it get dark back in the day was so scary. Watching the lighting change as it got darker and darker really creeped me out because I had no idea what was going to happen as nightfall approached. Now, in this video, I'm specifically going to be talking about the world generation when you create a new world and how different it was in alpha and beta in comparison to Minecraft today, because man, things were different. To make this video easier to explain, I'm going to talk about the world generation in alpha, then beta, and finally the full release of Minecraft, so let's get straight into it. Minecraft Alpha began development on June 2010 and ended on December 2010. Now, right from the start, you can already see how different this Minecraft world looks in early alpha. The entire world only contains one set colour of this bright green grass due to biomes not yet being added, but don't let this put you off. Everywhere you explore in early alpha is a new adventure. The terrain differed greatly. There were so many random large mountain tops that could take forever to climb, but man, once you got to the top, the view was just simply stunning. You also only had 5 world slots rather than having as many as you wanted, so you had to make each world slot count. On October 2010, Alpha 1.2 was released to the public, and this update drastically changed the world generation for players. This was because biomes were introduced, which meant the grass colour and sky colour would change depending on what biome you were in. You could now also find desert and snowy environments, but despite this change, world generation was still as random and exciting as ever. I created this world about 5 minutes ago, and honestly, I am blown away by how incredible this terrain looks. The mountains look so random and amazing, the sky is so blue and inviting, tree placement is so random. Sometimes you'd find lots of trees or hardly any at all. I mean, look at that. I can only see about 2 or 3 trees, which in a way is a good thing. There's lots of flat land I can build on. I don't have to spend ages destroying lots of trees just to clean out a good area to build, but I digress. Minecraft Beta. Development began on December 2010 and ended on November 2011. Minecraft Beta is a tricky one. Things such as spruce and birch trees were added into the game. Beds were added as well, which meant you could now skip out the night cycle. Weather was also added so it could now rain or even thunder, which was very exciting. But despite this, world generation still remained the same, and most importantly surprised and inspired me each time I created a new world. The beautiful tall random mountain structures remained, there are these crazy overhangs, stunning views, but most importantly, gravel became more common to find, which meant you had these random events of gravel falling, and it was just awesome. The seed generator was also added in beta, which meant players were quickly discovering incredible, never seen before worlds for other players to explore. Does anyone remember the seed 404? It was a seed that spawns you next to a gravel beach that, when destroyed, would cause all the gravel to fall and drop the player into a huge, dangerous cave. This seed was so interesting and different that the finder of the seed decided to make it into a challenge and call it the 404 Challenge. The challenge was to gather resources by nightfall. You would then break the gravel, fall into the cave, and try to survive as long as possible. You weren't allowed to use torches either, making it near impossible to see, which meant you'd have to rely on lava as a light source. Another popular seed in Minecraft Beta was the seed Glacier. This seed was extremely loved by the community due to its beautiful terrain consisting of tall mountains that would overhang a lake. I mean, just look at that, it looks very stunning. This was one of the many unbelievable seeds that could be found in beta, and you truly won't find anything as random and exciting in a seed in Minecraft today, and to me, that is where the problem lies with the current world generation. Nearly every world I create in the current versions of Minecraft just all look the same to me. Sure, sometimes I'll find a random mountain or waterfall and think, that looks awesome, but most of the time, I feel so uninspired in nearly every world I create, and let me explain why. I think the first problem for me with current worlds in Minecraft is that the game doesn't look as colourful and vibrant in comparison to alpha and beta. The colour of the grass looks very washed out in most biomes, especially the plains biome. The sky doesn't look as vibrant as it used to in every biome, and overall it just looks like that the game's colour has gone for a more grungy and washed out approach to add realism. My second problems are the biomes themselves. To me, each biome just all looks so similar in each world I create, and I really don't like that. In beta, when you generated a new world, you honestly didn't know what sort of world you were going to get. It could be a mountainy world with hardly any trees, or a beautiful forest with lots of trees along with great mountains next to it. In Minecraft today, when you find a plains biome, you already know that you're likely going to find a roofed forest biome or a regular forest biome next to it, which, to me, takes away from the random surprising events that would unravel as you explore in your Minecraft world. Because biomes are now based on temperature, you will almost always find the same biomes next to each other. An example of this is a desert biome being next to a jungle biome or a forest biome. The third thing I don't like about the current Minecraft worlds is that there isn't many spots that have flat terrain without you having to clear out trees or grass. The plains biome, for example, is a good biome for its flat land, but almost the entire biome itself is covered in tall grass, which means you have to spend a very long time clearing it out. Now, I don't want you guys to think that I'm just bashing the current versions of Minecraft, because that is not the case at all. I really care for this game. I've been playing it since 2010, so obviously I want this game to do well. And obviously, for a game to do well, it needs to receive criticism, and I am honestly criticising the current world generation that exists in Minecraft today, because I personally don't like it very much. Now, I know that might be a very unpopular opinion because you guys may love it. A lot of you may really enjoy the current world generation, but to me, I'm just not a fan of it compared to the old versions of Minecraft. I will give credit where it is due, however, because in current versions of Minecraft, there are things such as generated structures, such as the desert temple or the NPC village, you know, things like that didn't exist in beta, so your world felt very lonely, and you also didn't really have much of an objective either. All you could really do is build and find diamonds, and that was pretty much it. In current Minecraft, there is so much to do, which I absolutely love about the current versions. I also love some of the new biomes that exist in current Minecraft, such as the Mesa biome, the Ice Spikes biome, and the Flower Forest biome. I just love some of these biomes because the Mesa, for example, is extremely rare. It's very hard to come across, so when you do find it, it's a pleasant surprise. I think the only thing that's really missing in current Minecraft is just the interesting and random world generation that used to exist. I just don't get that feeling anymore, man. Does anyone else agree with me? Yes? No? I am really curious to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you prefer the old world generation or the current world generation? You should let me know in the comments, and why. But anyways guys, I think that concludes today's video about Minecraft world generation. It was something new I wanted to try on my channel. It's a new video style that I've never done before, and I actually quite liked how this video turned out, but let me know what you guys thought in the comments. But yeah, I'm going to go now everybody, so make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video because it will help me out a huge bunch. But yeah, I'm going to go now, so thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye! I bet a lot of you are going to comment below on how I didn't say, "Hey, what's going on guys? Katie is awesome!"